Early in the morning.
What's going on, the people? It's your boy Cam Topical Juice, and we're back with another episode of Love Island. We're back. Adam's back. The boy, the original bombshell. I remember the season this guy came true. Yeah, I can't even lie. He was just causing a ruckus with his weird body shape. I know he's like in good shape, but his body shape's weird, man. It's weird. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's weird. Maybe because he's so tall. He's got his weird bow legs, fam. They're very bow, bro. Do not get that twisted. But anyway, let's get into this video, man. Like the video for me, hit the bell to be notified for me, press that subscribe button. It's road to 50,000. Please help your boy get there, join the community. And yeah, if you want to support your boy's merchandise, in the description below. Now, let's get in the video. So, Gemma gives a little speech and saves Dami and Summer. We don't really need to go into the logic behind it. It is what it is. Jay was now just boring. He was part of the furniture. He was doing shit all. He had to go. Yeah, his timeline was, it's run its course. You know what I'm saying? Chyna, unfortunately, was collateral damage. And yeah, it is what it is. India and Dami are now going to rekindle and re-explore their dynamic, which we will talk about in its own right in a minute. Anyway, Davide says he'll miss Jay. Chyna says she's gonna call her ex for a quick shag. Do your thing. Billy and Tash then have a conversation, and basically she then says, which is so funny because she says the complete opposite in the same episode once again. This Tash woman, genuinely, I'm sorry, like it's actually so funny. She's done it twice over the last like 2 episodes or something. She'll say something at the start of the episode, and then 35 minutes later at the end of the episode, she's saying the complete opposite. She's done it again. But anyway, she said to Billy, let's just be friends. I'm gonna put my eggs into the Andrew basket. Cap. And he believes that was the wrong decision. Now, he says something quite funny because, he says, you know, she's not prepared to take that risk, etc., etc. I think that's the wrong decision. But the thing is, you are a risk because you are flirting with Gemma. You have been flirting with Gemma. So you're not really that trustworthy anyway. So, you know, it is what it is. You've just been palmed off again, basically. Mr. I don't get rejected by girls has been rejected by 2 girls in the same damn show. So now Paige and Jacques then have their little conversation. And bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't go on Twitter, by the way. I know the best part about Love Island, yeah, every year is Twitter. I haven't been on it once this season because I'm taking notes while I'm writing. But I wonder what Twitter's saying about this still. Because I thought the speech was dead. I ain't gonna lie to you, like I thought it was dead. Like it was so flat. I mean, don't get me wrong, the gesture was kind of nice, you know, the whole speech. But she was prime and ready to forgive him anyway. Before he'd even said anything, she was grinning and this, that. Like he barely had to work for it. Yeah, Paige, you did well. But to be fair to Paige, yeah, I'm a bit torn because she's forgiven him, but ultimately, everyone's in it for themselves, guys. Everyone is selfish when it comes to the core of it. And however people rationalize it, they can rationalize it how they want. And Paige proved that she'll do exactly what Jacques did in the right circumstance. I understand, yeah, it's get back and that, but I don't really get that. I feel like if you condemned Jacques for what he did, do you then go and do the same? But I suppose you have every right to. So it's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. But we'll get to that. I suppose we'll get to that. But anyway, Jacques and Paige had their conversation. He gives her a little speech that he had written down on his phone, and that was pretty much it. They kissed, they reconciled, everyone's happy days. I just think Jacques is too emotionally manipulative, and I am glad that Paige has seen through some of his signs, basically. Now, India and Dami, they had this cute little scene, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, it was cute, where they met up. It was cute, she jumped on him, they had a little kiss. That was nice, I ain't gonna lie to you, it was nice, but I don't like the fact that I like that. Yeah, because he was too disrespectful. And he basically said he would do it again. He said, you know, not that I'll say I'll do it again. If I can sound like Conor McGregor or something, but he was saying, not that I'll say I'll do it again, but I had to do that to make me realize what I had. I don't buy that. I don't, and I'm a man, yeah? So I know how men think. Like, a man will not appreciate what we have until it's gone, basically. That's what a man always does. Always. Literally always. Like, it's so consistent amongst the male species, you feel me? The threat of losing India to someone else and things like that will kind of, it'll kick him back into gear. But he didn't need to act like that. He didn't need to kiss all the and be all affectionate, doing up handshakes and this that with Summer, making her feel special to then realize what you had. I don't think it really works like that. So I'm torn. You know, they are cute. I ain't gonna lie, they are cute. But now the girls then give feedback the next day, and India basically confirms, listen, I like the boy. She was very real when she said that, by the way. She was extremely genuine. She has feelings for Dami now. She's gotten past that little toxic thing they had, and now they've gone from strength to strength, and what can you do? They both like each other now. Tash and Andrew then get closer again. Danica speaks about Josh. Her and Josh finished. Danica, I feel sorry for the girl, because she's actually stayed in the villa way longer than I thought she would have done. She's out a lot. I mean, to be fair, there hasn't been that many dumpings, to be honest. There really ain't. I thought there'd be a bit more, a few more shock dumpings here and there. It's gonna pick up soon. But that's one side of things. But she's definitely lasted longer than I thought, but she's not finding anyone in here. Not at all. It's a shame, because she is coming across a little bit desperate. I know she's single and but listen, if it's not on your... When you come out of here, you'll meet 1,000,001 people, yeah? Enjoy this as a free holiday like the B-Day's doing. These, you know, him and... Which we need to talk about him and Ekinsu as well, but... She just comes across just a tad desperate, and once again, in comparison to Paige and Gemma, she will get picked last. Adam is not interested at all. And I knew he was going to say Paige and Gemma. I literally said it as he was saying it on the screen. I just knew it was Paige and Gemma 100%, especially as his girl was like Zara, and they're kind of cut from the same cloth. Now the boys then go to some R&R, some relaxation, and the boys mug off Luca for being so needy little bitch. Back at the villa, Ekinsu's talking about, I want 4 kids with Davide. Ekinsu's actually funny, you know, because once again, another complete liar. When Adam came in, she was so desperate to be kind of acknowledged by him. You know what I'm saying? So desperate, like so key. Like it made her day when he was like, I kind of fancy you, or whatever he said. Like, she would have been loving that so much, genuinely. She would have been loving that. She's a reality TV person. That's like her idol, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? So yeah, she would have, she was desperate for his attention. It was really, really funny. But then she would be saying how she's closed off, she loves the V-Day, she was loyal to him, getting flipping fingered under the covers. But anyway, man, Adam, I was so happy to see Adam, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was so happy to see him come in, because let me talk about this, because while I'm happy to see him in as a character, I think this sets a dangerous precedent. Now, I'm not gonna lie, he's come in, and his introduction's been good. He's had real conversations. He hasn't been kind of reality TV shaped. He's actually having real conversations, which we'll get into, about how he's mature and how once you come out of Love Island, you get fame. We need more conversations like this. Way more conversations like this, real, organic. Not these staged conversations where, like, even at the end with the R&R, like, you think the girls are missing us, guys? We needed this. All that combo there, that's all fake. Do you understand? Like, that's the producers and directors have literally said, guys, we're gonna wrap up now, so can you just do a little closing speech or whatever? And that's what they'll say. That's exactly how reality TV works. But that conversation with my man, Adam, and like Paige, for example, that's a real convo. We need more of that in reality TV. More of that, please. But anyway, this does set a dangerous precedent, you know. I didn't really like the fact that you had children celebrities coming in, like Gemma and Ronan Keating and whoever else the other one was, Danny Dyer. Like, that's one little thing they've got going on. And now bringing back old Islanders, I feel like they've kind of had their time to shine, and it is what it is. I don't really think that's necessary. I don't really want this to become too much of a habit, I ain't gonna lie. But as far as bombshells or whatever, Adam is the one. I personally loved him at the time. He was a villain. You know what I'm saying? Proper villain. He did have a bit of the dodgy story arc at some point. I think he did a few things that I didn't really rate or respect. I can't really remember, but ultimately I liked him, you know what I'm saying? And I think he came in and did what he had to do. He's very direct, he's very straight, and he's very kind of honest, you know what I'm saying? But he's also good with his words. He made every single one of them girls feel like he was interested in him. Every single one. He's good with his words, he's good with his body language. He made every one of those girls feel like he was interested in every single one of them. And I could tell which ones he was interested in more than others, but yeah, definitely Paige and Gemma 100%. But more so Paige. I don't think, he could come in and disrupt Gemma. I don't think so, because she is saying that they're not wifed up obviously, but she's comfortable with Luca. It doesn't make tactical sense to do that, but he is going to get very insecure. He is going to get insecure. But I think it's going to go for. I think it's going to go for Paige obviously, because she's the one. She's his type, probably more so, older, and she's in a vulnerable couple. Jacques has literally been in the doghouse. You understand? So yeah, listen, it's going to be very, very interesting. He's gonna come in. He came in. He showed maturity. He never shaded his ex. You know, he said eventually he had his exes. You know, he hasn't got a bad word to say about them. Just different people. I respect that. Again, that's real. That's real. You feel me? I mean, whether he's saying the truth or not, it doesn't matter. The topic itself is real. You feel me? Yeah. So he has a conversation with all the girls, and mainly he says to Paige that I've got it out of my system. You know, a lot of these boys, including Jacques, will really flourish out there with all that fame. If he's already getting his head turned in Casa Amor, what do you think is going to happen when he gets out there? You understand? So that's basically what he says. Now, I don't know how I feel about Paige saying, "Oh, I'm just going to do what Jacques did," and people were like, "Really?" I just feel like if you've condemned something, is it right to then do what you said you wouldn't do? But then again, she's now rationalized it because they are single, as Jacques said, and blah blah blah. So using Jacques' own logic against him, it makes sense. It does. It's just funny how human nature works, though, isn't it, guys? Really observe it. You know, you can badmouth and slander everything, how a person acted, and as soon as you have the opportunity to do the same, you will do it, and you'll just rationalize it a different way. You'll say, "Well, you did it first," or this isn't it. Like humans, I'm telling you, I've been saying it for as long as I can remember. Humans are inherently selfish at our core. I'm telling you, like it is. We are like at the core. He also has a conversation with Danica and Tash. Now he has a conversation with a few other people, but they're the ones that I thought were quite interesting because Tash literally is saying, "Oh yeah, you know, I kind of like." It's funny because she's like laughed. She literally laughed because how many times has someone said to her and pulled her and say, "Where's your head at?" She probably feels like she's had that conversation 1 billion times, guys. 1 billion times. That's why she laughed, because it's like, are you open to getting to know people? She's probably heard that 1 billion times, and the answer is yes. The answer is always yes. She doesn't like Andrew anywhere near enough. She doesn't want to commit to Andrew. It's a fact. And to be honest, guys, I don't even know who my donut of the day is today, you know. You know what? I'm probably going to give it to Tash. I'm going to give it to Tash because she literally has just come out of a love triangle with Billy and Andrew, realised, had an epiphany that she wants to try again with Andrew, and by the end of the episode, she just did a 180 and said, "You know what? I said I was going to commit to it, but then I deeped it and I don't really want to." So how does that work then? You know what I'm saying? She ain't serious. You understand? She ain't serious. Andrew is serious for her. That's what we know. I mean, even though he's a complete mug and a complete muppet for, you know, treating Coco the way he did and all that, that was pathetic, to be honest. But in terms of like his complete desperation to be with Tash, and it's truly wet. He is a wet noodle. You know what I'm saying? He's so wet. And yeah, it's just not reciprocated. It's just not. You understand? So now Adam's conversation with Gemma is funny because she's the only one there's a bit of pushback, a little kickback. She doesn't like to give you too much. Doesn't like to compliment too much. She understands the power dynamic in speaking to the opposite sex, and that's what I like about Gemma. She doesn't do too much, but it's not always about being playing games. You know, that's not what relationship or talking to people is about, and power dynamics and things like that. But she's just very aware of it. So she doesn't like to give him too much, and she, you know, even though she's the only one where he made an observation about the relationship, and she was like, "What are you like giving me relationship advice or relationship whatever?" Like, I like that, you know, it's a bit of fire, kind of like, okay, you've got an opinion, you've got some observation skills, but who are you to, you know what I'm saying? I rate that. I like that about Gemma. She's proper. She really is. I like her, honestly, I do. And yeah, and then the boys come back, and Luca kills me. He genuinely is so moist. He was like, he came in, he goes, "What's he doing?" Or something like that. Like, he's straight away go, "Oh." He went and said, "Oh." Like, he's proper. Just, it's so mad. It's proper mad. Honestly, it's funny. It's laugh out loud funny. Yeah, predictions for next episode is going to be very interesting because, yeah, Gemma, Ekin-Su, they're gassed. Oh yeah, actually, talking about Ekin-Su. This woman literally gets up, shoots up and says, "Adam, can I give you the tour?" My God, literally just sits in, go straight to the terrace, talking. Literally, she was loving it, absolutely loved. She really needed to be on his radar. You know what I'm saying? And she's so good. She's so good for TV, to be honest. She really is. But her and again, Adam, I'm so glad he said this because I've been saying this. I've been saying this. Ekinsu and Davide are friends. That's it. That's it. This chemistry you think they've got, it's not an acting. They're really trying to force the affection in that. They really are trying to do all this. It's not it. They're actually just friends. That's what it is. They've got chemistry. They've worked through their problems. They've got the same humor. They're friends. That's what it is. Now, the sooner they realise that, the better, because it ain't an acting, and he's observed it perfectly. That's exactly what it is. I mean, he even put it back on her and said, you know, does it not feel a bit more like friends than usual kind of thing? And she's like, yeah, it kind of does that. It's so honestly, these girls, it's very, very funny. But anyway, we see toxic masculine Jacques. Jacques can't hack it for tomorrow's episode. He has to, Adam's slagging me off. Who is he? Someone from the old seasons. You know, typical little laddish behaviour, 23-year-old boy. Like, obviously listen, I can dissect him right now. His ego's hurt. Of course he's feeling insecure that a bombshell has come in, taller than him, more handsome than him, arguably, you understand? I think Jacques is pretty good looking, to be fair. But, you know, arguably better looking, whatever. More people's types. You know, taller. Already got clout, fame, and he wants your girl. You're gonna be hot. You're gonna be on edge. You're gonna be insecure. You've already had to bat away Jay. You've had to bat away Casa Amor. You're on edge. I don't want to have to bat away someone else now. And I think you could lose this one, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You could lose this one. You know what I'm saying? You could lose this one. But we'll see. You know, I hear him to an extent. We don't really like people talking about you, this, that, but you know, don't mug yourself off, because what you're going to do is you're going to get loud and it's going to push Paige right into his arms because you're just a hothead. You're not smart. Yeah, you're not high IQ, low IQ Don. You feel me? But anyway, man, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. That's it, really. Like, comment, subscribe, and damn it. The hell do I know, man? Just a man in his 20s. Peace.